Hey y'all, I'm Scrub, and welcome back to Quasimorph. In the last part, we finally took down Heritage Station while we did Manifesto. I'm gonna be completely honest there, we got extremely lucky on that one, because if you saw the earlier attempts at that during the season, the first floors, I think, had more contacts and more difficulty than the entirety of that run combined. The first floor, I don't think we ran into a single contact, and then second floor, we had a couple decent little fights, and then, the third floor wave defense was pretty tough. Other than that, we did get extremely lucky with that one, but we take what we can get. Before we get started today, we do also need to figure out what our next game plan is. And if we take a look over at the different factions, Civil Resistance right now, we are waiting for the next story mission. And we do want to do that one, I think, because yeah, there is, let's say, one more faction we haven't met yet. I do believe I did get a little bit of a hint about this. Yeah, I think if we continue on this track, we might end up meeting them. Esclan, he still wants to control Venus, and this one I thought might be a little bit more of a concern. However, if we go over to Venus proper, we don't actually own anything here. So I think this is one that will just kind of eventually get completed over time, and then we might want to start teaming up with Tesla a little bit to help him along with this. But again, I'm not as worried about that one. I think that'll just kind of naturally complete over time. The one I'm most interested in, and the one that I think is going to be something we have to deal with eventually, is Unchained Belt. Because right here it says 3 out of 5 completed, and I could be mistaken. I'm pretty sure I have done personally 1 robbery for these guys, and that's it. So I think this is counting either other missions we're doing for other factions that are maybe robbery under the underlying code, or this is counting robberies they are doing on their own and they just need to succeed 5 times. The fact that this hasn't happened yet is kind of wild, because this is, I'm pretty sure in previous runs this is auto completed. So assuming that's gonna happen, the next step of this mission is collect, I think, 3 or 4 hydraulic pumps. And because we own Coreward, we have been getting those en masse. In fact, I believe we have 12 of 10 hydraulic pumps that we actually need. So the chances are that whenever they finish that robbery, that's going to autocomplete unless I sell literally all of these and make sure we stay under a certain amount. And once that's done, Ship of Ghouls is going to pop on Woodpecker. Now, fortunately for us, we don't necessarily need those management units anymore, which is the only thing they're actually producing. If we do need to do this mission, it's not the end of the world. Granted, it is going to suck that we lose the station, but there's not much we can do about that. Downside of that is, let's say we don't want to do that mission. It doesn't really matter, because as soon as a station is locked into a mission, you can't access it. So it's gonna suck, but whenever Ship of Ghouls does happen, it's in our best interest to just do it and rip the band-aid off. And one thing I did want to point out that I thought was a downside from the last mission, I forgot story missions do this. We did actually get a reward from Civil Resistance, so they didn't completely screw us. They gave us down here somewhere the Nakjir Marksman Rifle, which bipod optical, tech level 6 marksman rifle. Not too shabby. They also gave us down here a helper backpack and a little bit of people's front. We're definitely past that, but it's the thought that counts. And I believe they gave us a thermal grenade, as well as, I believe down here, a data miner, toolbox, some industrial spare parts, and a welding machine. So they did at least give us something. Yeah, it's kind of weird. For some reason, story missions, they just automatically dump the stuff into the appropriate thing. You don't get told that you got a reward. I find that a little bit odd, but at least we got something out of it. So we don't have to be completely pissed at Civil Resistance, just mostly pissed at them. And I'm guessing the Civil Resistance awaiting, as soon as we travel, we'll probably get a message being like, hey, this is what we need you to do next. So I'm gonna do a quick little jump over to Fuller, see if we can actually get some of these lab clothes from Hart's warehouse. It's only gonna be a little bit of time, but I'm mostly interested in seeing if the next Civil Resistance is gonna pop, or if it just needs a decent amount of time. After that, we'll have to figure out what our actual game plan for today is. And I did quickly confirm, yeah, they don't have the cloning stations at Avicenna, sadly, because they are consuming them immediately. And lab clothes are going to be 510 with a 35 upcharge. Grasshopper's at plus 40 relations with us right now. We need our work clothes. We could sell them military rations, and we could sell more water containers. They're not worth a lot, but I don't think we desperately need them. Alcohol, and definitely not the employee ID cards. They're willing to pay a lot for alcohol. Again, I think I would prefer to keep these, but I might be willing to sell them. Do we need the lab clothes right now? We need 5 of them for AI tools, and then we can move on to getting more class perks. So it would be nice. And then we need, yeah, in fact, we only need the 5 to, let's double check. Yeah, 5 of those. And that's all we need until we get past the travel. Actually, we don't need them for here. Where else do we need lab clothes? We need some at the bottom of the supply tree. Okay, it might just be the supply tree that needs them at the very end. So if we can get at least those 5, we should be set for a while. We need 3,400 credit if we're going to do that. We can get up to 2156. We'll buy 3 of them. I think it might finally be time to head over to Jupiter and see if there's anything nearby we want to hit before we do that. Doesn't look like it, so I guess we're on our way to Hygeia. Okay, here we go. I think Jane has had a cooldown period. If you're still keen on cooperation with the civil resistance, I found a vulnerability in the Unveiled. For the record, I still strongly recommend not getting involved in this adventure. Okay, Jane, well, it's a story mission, so we're probably going to get involved with this adventure. But here's what I've managed to find out. ANCOM is spending colossal resources on all the defense systems of its mobile headquarters, and only if the corporation itself weakens sufficiently will potential saboteurs have a sliver of a chance to get on board undetected. According to our team of analysts, ANCOM's power rating should drop below 7,050. All nodes delivered the red ship to Magnum, which we will need to penetrate ANCOM's spacecraft's network. Okay, so we need to actively destroy ANCOM before we can even do anything. How powerful is... Okay, you know what? They're actually not that bad right now. So now let's... Oh no, RealWare's beating us. That makes me sad. Yeah, we just have to straight up destroy their power. That is very interesting. And nothing actually happening here. And I'm pretty sure... Yeah, everyone on Hygeia hates us. Unchained Belt, Church of Revelation, and Civil Resistance were at like -10. See if we can find some missions to do here. We could help Unchained Belt with robbery there, and Church wants to hit Unchained Belt infiltration. The Church just completely despises us, right? Yeah. And these are 2 space cities, and that's a settlement. So people are just living out on Hygeia, I guess. An asteroid with colonies of various purposes. Beginning of development was the 2150s. Main contribution to development is Independent Anonymous Foundation. Hygeia is infamous for its desolation and wretchedness. The asteroid is riddled with microcraters resembling pores. In fact, its spongy structure holds numerous deposits of mineral salts. Hygeia is almost completely devoid of large settlements. The only exception is the mining station Connolly 4, perpetually at most empty. Yet Hygeia is surprisingly densely populated. Small mining colonies identified only by numbers are scattered across its surface and hidden within the pores. This environment makes the asteroid a haven for public enemies, civil resistance, and other belt inhabitants who remain invisible to the anarcho-capitalist system. Local legends speak of salt ghosts, ethereal figures of glittering crystalline dust that emerge in the dark. Well, that sounds fun. Yeah, how about we start off with a little bit of help for our pirates over on an infiltration. And for this one, I'm going to go ahead and send out a little bit of a semi-fresh recruit, Marika Wulfnod. She has extra looting on corpses. She's a tunnel rat, so this should stack very well. She also has 2 fast slots, so she's actually going to have an extra slot for hopefully a grenade we end up finding. This one's going to be 3 floors, so I am going to bring a little bit of whiskey to help offset some of that. I feel like we might need more. I could just bring cigarettes. Problem with that is, yes, Sorbent does not help with that, and neither do antibiotics. We'll have to bring painkillers if we do that. Go ahead and bring an extra beer, and I think that'll be fine. It's not much, but if we can just kind of splash through these. We are also going to be defending with pirates, and I think, you know, pirates would probably love booze, so I'm hoping we'll find some on mission. We're going up against Church of Revelation, so I feel like we're going to be dealing with some plasma and some fire, so I'm going to bring a couple drinks to extinguish ourselves with if we need it. Some canned vegetables along with stack of chicken should do well. Standard medical. I'm going full Gehenna so that we have a decent amount of plasma resist, as well as decent across the board. We have 0 shock. I don't think shock's going to be too much of a concern, and this also gives us decent beam, which I'm pretty sure they can bring. And according to my notes, these guys actually don't have a lot of poison resist, so I'm going to try out the Aspid shotgun. This thing also has 5 range versus the 4 on the Jeff Hammer with buckshot, so I think going with these 2, using this as range and this as my spray and pray should be good. You know what? I'm feeling a little bit cautious here, so I'm going to go ahead and bring an extra stack of each ammo in the backpack. We're also surprisingly low on some shotgun ammo, so I think I might actually try and make some of that while we're on mission. And speaking of Connolly 4, that's where we're headed, so I'm guessing this is going to be a little bit more of a mining colony than just a city. I guess we'll see once we get down there. And no defenders immediately. However, I'm pretty sure there should be friendlies on station trying to take out the enemies. Oh, 6 of them all up at the top. Decent amount of ground loot though. We'll go ahead and start looking around here for some stuff. Oh, game's slowing down already. 6 targets, okay. It did just dawn on me I probably should have brought some repair kits, but I'm sure that'll be fine. Hey, free cigarettes, love to see it. Already up to 150, by the way. 6 targets, so they haven't dealt with that yet. Oh, they are spreading through the station though, very rapidly. Oh, okay, couple people over here, that's fine. Probably go up to walking. What do you have? Horse Miltex. And you have a Ripper. Okay, they didn't see us yet. Kind of want to sprint to cover. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. We get a little bit of a culminator there. Go for the distance. Okay, back up there. Acolytes, yeah, these guys don't have poison resist. I think it's just the Daydream Chems experiments that tend to have that. And you are gonna need, I'm pretty sure, high-tech kits, which if we're lucky, these guys will have because they do have some types of energy weapons. Oh, you're gonna bleed out, I'm pretty sure, so let's just vibe. And I think there was one more with a gun over here. No one I can detect. Walk. Nothing yet. Go ahead, stack that. Free juice box, might as well. Are you camped up over here, maybe? Okay, there we go. I had a feeling you'd be around here. All right, we'll corner check you with a shotgun. That'll do it. And check over here, orthopedic, combat AR. You know what? Go nuts, buddy. Yeah, warhead with a judge. All right, keep an eye out. Ooh, medical component. Right. Other thing to remember, church has explosive shotgun rounds. Okay, grab the Ripper. Grab a little bit of extra of that. None of you guys had great armor yet.
Unidentified employee detected.
Okay, are you gonna actually bump through there? You know what? Discharger, back off. Gremugrat, the keeper of the prison walls of Scrivenus, his essence is so deeply entwined, right. I don't remember what types of Quasimorphs these are. I thought we were going to be dealing with Ron. I think this is a different Bromfatura. Not that it really makes a difference, but... Go ahead and reload and walk. We'll let you deal with that. Bye. Okay, a little bit far distance. Walk up, walk up. Okay, a few of you down here. You have a Ripper as well. You have the Scorching Mace. And you have your Fist. Okay, you have a bone. I might be able to use that. Try and get a little bit of poison on you. You don't feel like you want to push. I'm okay with that. Okay, you're pretty far away, so I think we'll actually disassemble you. Yes, grab batteries. We don't necessarily need to worry about veteran vests anymore. I will take your flechette rounds, though. Actually, grab your thermal, grab your frame. You have just basic buckshot. Unload that. And I guess, ooh, we could actually grab your turret if we wanted. I'm gonna have you stand here and hold the line while I run back to the ship. You also need ceramics and weapon parts if we want to do dirty repairs. Okay, there goes our buddy. Okay, you are right there. Wait.
Hold on. I'm thinking.
Get over here. Back off. Okay, we are down on food, but that's fine. Another Gremugrat. Probably grab that. We'll come back for you with a bone. You have knife maker. I don't know if I can use this on bones. Oh, hello, Seraphim. Right, this stuff's pretty damn good. And okay, this is another high tech that seems like it's weaker, but also lighter. And that is the main physicals as well as fire and frost, which means it's good against entropy as well. And pretty decent against explosive and plasma. Do I want to swap to that? I'm going to definitely grab it. I don't know if I want to try and swap to this mid-mission or not, though. Did that other guy just bleed out? Maybe. Another Ripper. I should grab that. Might as well grab your cable. Rocket Pop, I'll go ahead and pop that because we're already up to 300. Mr. Meaty, might as well have some free food. Where'd that bone go? It was you. And you had some 797 AP. Okay, drop the plastic, grab the bone. Knife Maker? Wow, Knife Maker actually works on bones. But it only has 15 condition. Okay. Probably actually drop some buckshot for 797 AP because, yeah, we're going to be finding plenty of shotgun ammo, so I shouldn't be as worried about that. We didn't get the judge, sadly. We got the military head. We got the foot, which gives rid of stealth. And we also got the knee. I'm going to leave the bone here. We're going to grab the knee and the head. And I think we just head back to the ship real quick. Make sure we reload on the way. Everything's full up. Little bit of a weird shuttle, but it'll get the job done, I think. And none of the targets have been taken down yet. Oh, and they're all on the elevator, which kind of convenient in some ways. Check this. Make sure we're fine. Grab the bone for now, and we move on. The second question is there anything worth looting? A lot of basic lockers, some ammo crates, medical room, that's kind of far out of the way. Okay, these guys are just spreading all over the level. So I guess they're in a little bit of a search and destroy pattern. Some decent stuff potentially, but nothing too crazy. I probably just push for the elevator if I have the opportunity. And speaking of, two of them are right here in the little waiting area. Glass right there, so they'll be able to see me. Probably go up to walking and walk over here. Yep, you see me, good. And that's dirty shot, so ooh, go to that. Two down. Four more to the right. No one on stealth. One's coming back right here. So be ready for that. Molotov, I will actually swap out one thermal for that. We have been getting some rotten meat, so I might as well grab those so I can crank out some antibiotics. Best cover will actually be if we push into him. I have no idea who this is, though, and I don't know how fast they are. You're coming in, though. Okay. Maybe we back off. Yep. Okay. Sprint check. You have penance and a bunch of seraphim. Full auto. You guys are still stuck on each other in the hallway. That's good. Reload. Down to walking. Not moving yet. So get behind cover and then go stealth check for you. More beer. I'm going to go ahead and chug a vodka here. We got alcoholic. That's unfortunate. Grab those, grab some buckshot to top up. We have 3 of these things and I don't really use them anyway, so I think we can leave it. Although for what it's worth, it is an assault rifle, so this could be good for the right character. I just haven't really found a good opportunity to use it yet. Okay, one coming around the corner. Problem is, ooh, this is actually really sketchy. I'm gonna go stealth, open that. Go up to sprint for next round. Okay, I'm glad we did that. One down. 2 still in the hallway. Down to walking, you're still there. Quasi-sensor, more cigarettes, and another penance. You do have frame. Drop some plastic for that, I think. Oh, we have a glass bottle. Good, yeah. Drop that for the grenade. Still just chilling in this doorway. Some corpses. Ooh, you have MRS. That is sketchy. That is real sketchy. And I don't think we'll be able to... okay. We'll have to come up with a decent little plan here. 2 of you, you have a rogue AR. Really hope we can get the overshoot on this. Oh, we actually did. Okay, back off. You're just chilling. Okay, walk up and rip a shot with this. Okay, so the back one caught on fire. I think you ended up just eating the grenade, which is fine. I'm really just hoping we can get a lucky chemical burn on you. And I could break this window out, but we'll still have problems there. So back off this way. You're not going to push that, are you? Interesting little conundrum. Okay. We're going to back off over to this corner. Keep checking the map. I'm going to go check this ammo crate. Okay, one already went down from the burning. That's good. It was a Storm TT and a Hydra. Don't really care. You're still just chilling. Probably go ahead and pop a sorbent to get rid of alcoholism at this point. Okay, the good news is we did get a deep wound. We didn't get the chemical burn. It's just a mild burn, but you will die in 55 turns if we really want to wait that long, which we probably don't. Oh, you're dealing with 10 turns, blast injury. Okay, we just start heading towards the elevator at this point. It's literally going to take care of itself. We're at 425. We might be dealing with a Baron. Take it kind of slow, but not too slow. Okay, I think we might be clear. A lot of 42, 9 mil gasoline, don't really care about, and probably garbage armors in here. Yeah, nothing we care about. All right, next floor. Down to 420, blaze it on food. We probably need to eat up. All right, no one in the room with us. Elevator's pretty close, but the enemy is stacked up on the other side. Go ahead, eat up all the chicken. We'll hold on to the plastic for now until I find something a little bit more interesting. A Jeff Hammer basic, might as well take the ammo. Ooh, good medical room right here along with a server and a maintenance station. That could be huge for our weaponry. Jeff Hammer's looking a bit rough. Aspid's looking okay. Okay, friendly in medical. Okay. You know what? I don't want to mess with any of that. Yeet. Back off to this corner. They're probably going to be running around this corner to... Well, I was thinking they would. Maybe not. Oh, boy. Okay. Tarkor. We're almost up to 700. I think... Ooh, okay, that's a little bit tricky. Do I want to deal with the Baron on this floor or the next floor? Because I think even by combating Quasimorphosis, the rate it's going, it's just going to skyrocket next floor. Let's finish off this turn first and go from there. Okay, we do have some allies. They all have melee weapons, which kind of sucks, but not much I can do about it. All right, and you guys get out of my way while I loot all your stuff. Thank you. 785. Okay, you know what? I think we just plan for Baron at this point. Just in case, I'm going to drink the booze to chill it out a little bit because this locker had some good stuff. Get rid of the plastic. Drag you down to the vest. Cigarettes can go up top. Grenade over here. Could pop a quasi sensor. Oh, you know what? I might save this for trying to track the Baron because I don't think I've ever actually properly used one of these things. I've either sold them or used them for upgrades. So it might be cool to see how that works. We might also want to drop this bone at some point because we haven't seen too many upgrades. Also, yeah, morphine and nalazone. Oh, really good combo, actually. Right, because that's a bunch of Quasimorphosis, and this actually gets rid of drug addiction. So we'll probably end up stacking those. See how much we... Okay, bandage. I might as well grab an extra for now. 761. Hey, buddy. Bye. These are throwing knives that expire. Guaranteed stun? Hold on. Sounds pretty good. I'm going to drop a bandage for that. Drop the Molotov in the backpack for now. 817. So this is happening. One target left. How greedy do we want to be? Good server down south. Next to another good medical room. That's... Problem here. Oh, there's a lot of good medical here, actually. Holy shit. Okay, so as it turns out, the mining colony actually had a really good medical facility. That is very interesting, isn't it? Okay, before we do anything, stealth check. Part of me just wants to lock myself in here and cry. I'm guessing these are all Quasimorphs. So far, we've only seen the melee ones. I want to head to the maintenance station. Might actually be decent cover. The problem is if it breaks, but I mean, and you don't really want to corner yourself, especially if you know a Baron's coming. It really is just a matter of, could we do enough damage in 1, maybe 2 rounds of combat to kill it? Because this thing's going to have like 300 something health, most likely. I go to walk in for next round. We back off. Okay, you immediately turned. Go over here. What are you guys weak against? Cut. That is very convenient for me. How do you feel about poison? Not great either. 914. Okay. Reload the Jeff Hammer as a priority. Okay, one more coming in. Go up to sprint. Blast you. CQC specialist maxed out. Huzzah. So lower scatter, and we're more accurate with SMG, shotguns, and assault rifles. We do need to keep in mind that our tunnel rat is definitely best with shotguns, but they can also improvise, which I always value. Gavok. Health, pain, Quasimorphosis. Could be good in a pinch. I'm actually going to go ahead and drop the bone and the knife maker. Grab some Gavok. We're okay on food for the second. We're reloaded. Are you going to poison to death? Chemical burn, 114. Just take a shot. It's fine. Check our back. 977. It's about to happen. I'm gonna head over to, I think we head towards this. I feel like I fought this Baron. I do not remember for the life of me who it is because I don't remember what Bromfatura this is. Okay, a little bit of a struggle in here. That's fine. Get some free food. Get the stackable drink. You love to see it. Ooh, a free knife. I know I just dropped one of these, but it's an actual knife, so we'll carry it around for a little bit. And this is gonna skyrocket any second now. Case in point. And they can get through here. We could also take cover there. Ooh, actually, that's not a bad transition for if we need to deal with the Baron. Okay, check all these bodies in stealth. Grab as much ammo as we can carry. We need to be ready for a legit fight. Medical glue could genuinely be useful. I'm gonna drop frame for that. And we got some chemtrail out of nowhere. That's pretty nice. You know what? Drink some vodka. You earned it. Yeah, the pirates do like to carry around booze, which is very piratey and also very lucky for us. Yar. Okay, if you guys are gonna funnel into here, we might as well just get a good angle. Yeah, you guys are gonna get stuck right here. So let's go stealth down 1, go up to maybe sprint. Maybe sprint because we are surrounded. Okay, you guys are definitely the tougher ones. Still 12 and 12. Part of me just wants to push to maintenance at this point because we do need to make sure this thing's ready to just go, like, no joke, maybe 3-4 rounds of full auto at once. Okay, get rid of 1. Start pushing. Okay. Wait, don't push because that one's going to be right here, I think. Yep. Oh, that's bad. That was the throwing knife. Laceration, okay, we're fine. We know there's one over here in the shadows. 8 rounds. Gonna shoot you. Fine. Shoot you. 944. 960. Dirty shot gets rid of you. I'm gonna burn around to, I think we go for the bandage. That's laceration. Medical glue is 80. It's only 40, so yeah, go for the bandage. It's fine. And start walking this way. You're gonna be stunned for a little bit, I guess, so good news there. And you dropped your skull. Reload. 966. These guys are definitely dead, yeah. Could just use some smoked lard. Memory record. Assault reflex. Hold on. What does that do? Extra AP for an enemy miss. I know I need to keep these for, I think it's the class upgrades. I'm going to pop this one right now. It doesn't get us the level up, but it should get us pretty close. Regular clothes, I think we're fine on. Go ahead and grab the buckshot. Yep, you're going to keep chasing me down. It's, oh, we got unlucky on that. Just medical glue. Because that also deals with pain and gives us some decent regen. 970. I'm going to blast you with that. Mild burn. 969. Nice. 985. Reload. Probably start sprinting. I can't because my fucking leg. Dude, it's always the leg. Every single fucking time. Okay, no one in the hallway. Go back up to walking. Bunch of dead guys. Could be good for us. Check you. Ooh, cognac. And a frag. Grab that. Don't care about buffaloes anymore. Go ahead and drink some cognac. Okay, good pull there. Eat some chicken. I guess I should have held on to a cognac. We'll hold on to this one. CQC specialist, we are maxed out. I'm going to drop the knife for this. We're about to run into all of the good. Oh, Scorpion. I have a feeling that now that I've dropped the knife, we're about to run into all the implants in the world. I can't justify it right now. We need to be a little bit more focused up. Get some vodka. Literally, as soon as I drop it, we run into a neural scope. It's fine. Just leave it. Okay, good stealth check there. Go ahead and go up to walking. Ooh, a Jeff Hammer CC. In better condition. Okay, drop the Gavok. I should probably just drop the rotten meat. Yeah, antibiotics aren't that important right now. Go ahead and swap these out because this one's in better condition. Unload that so we can use the ammo in the other one. That was actually a really good ammo box, by the way. So yeah, these can be disappointing. They can have some really good stuff in them occasionally, though. Okay, no one I can pick up in stealth. A lot of dead bodies. That's fine. Go walking to you. And then stealth mode and start checking everything. Food container could have... Ooh, okay. You had all the good stuff, including an Anthema. Okay, I was about to say all we really found was a Molotov, but then we found this guy. I think what we do... Oh, God, there's so much we need to grab here. Okay, for step the first, just fill up on the freebie we just popped apart. I would like to honestly drag as many shotguns out as I can. Definitely grab that. Grab that. You can have that back for a second while I think. Am I going to use... I'm probably not going to use these Quasimorph blades. They sound fun and they are cool, but I'm probably not realistically going to use them. We have thermals, we have frags. I might as well have both of those. Go ahead and put the med kit on the far end so I don't accidentally pop it. We do have the genuine Inferno grenade, which is, yeah, just a better version of the thermals. I need to try and carry out some explosive rounds. 858. I'm going to drink the vodka. We got alcoholic, it's fine. We have a full stack of sorbent. I need military parts. We don't have painkillers, and you do not help with nicotine. So using cigarettes could be very risky. I could also, because this already helps with alcoholism, just inject some morphine. Oh no, use the nalazone, we're fine. Grab the shotgun. We used our medical glue already. We have 2. This actually does a little bit more healing. I'm gonna drink the 2 Red Deer. Grab the PMC rations, and I would love to get this grenade. I should drink the cognac. You know what? I'm gonna risk it. Okay, we didn't get alcohol. Cool. We're looking pretty good all of a sudden, which means I'm doomed, but at least we can be happy for a second. Don't eat those chips yet. Bio-waste antidote helps with alcohol as well. I mean, the good news is that there's a ton of good loot here. Just leave that. Hey, there's those painkillers. You know what? Stick right up. There we go. Eat painkillers, we're fine, which means we can grab an antidote. Down to 270. Okay, we snuck up, we're full. Go ahead, repair. That's all of that, and it did the aspid as well. There are 2 things we can do here. We just suddenly set ourselves up very well. We can either keep exploring this floor, which looks extremely good. We got a server down here. We have a couple of medical rooms that could have a lot of great stuff. We found a ton of amazing ground loot. We could capsule and spend more time here. We're also right next to the elevator at 273. By the time we get over here, it'll probably be up to 300-ish, which means we'll have good backup on the next floor as far as Quasimorphs go, which means they might complete the objective for us. The ground loot could be horrendously disappointing because this floor is so good, but I think that's just a risk we have to take, considering how lucky we've gotten with being able to lower Quasimorphs from 970 down to 270. I think we push. Go ahead and eat the chips at the last possible second. Try and get some free food out of that. And check the weapon locker and this locker. Yeah, these lockers just suck. It's a shame. And that would be good if we were using slugs, but we're not. Okay, final floor. Thermal container right away on the ground. 6 targets. We don't have the map layout, which is a concern. They're all southwest. 289. Capsule's pretty close. This might be a small level. We will grab the thermal container on the way out. We're literally full. It's fine. Okay, dead end over here. So we're gonna need to go down and then go left. So far, we're at least clear on our backside. We're up to 677. Okay, we might be dealing with a Baron after all of that. Down to 1 target. Oh, you know what? Yo, it's fine. It's fine. It's a-okay. I know there could be good stuff here. It's fine. Drop the sorbent for a thermal container. Go up to walking just in case. There's another spike. Okay, we're good. And church is already maxed out at the bottom. And okay, pirates, we can be friends. We can very much be friends. Gold bars we could sell. Morphine replace the ones we used up. Yeah, not honestly, because we're gonna be locked to Tech 1 rewards for these guys for a while, that's not awful. And the fact we got a drug package is massive. Sadly, they still won't trade with us, but they are up to -48. And how about we wrap up today by helping them out right away again against the Church of Revelation. This is 2 floors, a lot more power, and we're not gonna have any backup except for Quasimorphs. So you know what? That last run went so well. Why don't you go right back out there? Although before we do that, upgrade over in engineering. Hey, there we go. We can make weapons a little bit cheaper as well as making it faster and go ahead and double the project level. And now we need 2 robot parts and we can do our augments, which will be fantastic. And it also increases our extraction rate. The question here, because this is going to be 2 floors, more power. There's going to be less of our guys immediately dying. I'm not sure if we can skimp on Quasimorph measures. I think I'm going to risk it and we will probably die as a result. Counterpoint, if we get lucky, we could also get free Quasimorph boons, which would be awesome. We won't, but we can hope. And we'll go ahead and grab a little bit of beef along with canned food. I do think I am going to go with 1 can of, or 1 stack rather, of drinks as well, just to be safe. Follow-up question, do I want to be greedy or do I want to bring some engineer kits as well? Ceramics and weapons for the auto shotgun. I think I could skip on the, I say I could skip on that. Add knockback, laser sight, no culminator on the thing. I'm gonna go ahead and bring a gunsmith kit. We'll just go buck wild with the buckshot. If we need to save on the aspid, it should be fine. And this is a robbery. What are we trying to get? Quasi samples. Okay, so I don't care that much. I was gonna say if we do end up in that situation where we can extract with 2 of the 3, we might want to try and pull some of that chicanery. And quasi samples. Okay, there's 1 on this floor way up north. Got it. And 1 contain. Oh my god, this is so open. If they push in here, that's going to be a problem. And some free frame on the ground. I don't think we care that much. A little bit of a workbench over here along with a stove. Okay, a little bit of a possible medical container down here. And we need to break right and go up past this one, and that'll be our first quasi sample. Once again, pretty open room. This is also looking like much more of a mining colony than the last one. You have a cleaver. Why don't you come on over this way? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that should be fine. Sketchy. Jeff Hammer. Yep. Okay, this is where we die. Go up to sprinting because I got a panic mode. Okay, no one behind us. Deep wound. We only have 1. Get to cover. Down to walking. You know what? Could have just done this in sprint, but I'm just gonna health kit. It's fine. Wait back here, see if it works out. Go down to stealth. Okay, it did. Good. Go up to walking. You have a Taby. Sprint up. We're not gonna get much damage here. We did get a stun because we got a lucky crit. Chemical burn. Chance of poisoning's going up. Go ahead, wait over here. Get it a little bit closer. See if we can bait you forward once you get out of stun. Okay, it looks like you're just gonna melt to death. Go down to walking. You have a penance. Probably just try and clip that guy in the back. This is gonna be a problem. They're just gonna sit there for a while. Okay, let's sprint up. I'm probably gonna regret dangling, but screw it, it's fine. Sprint's a little bit closer. Scratch. It says you're poisoned. Not sure I believe it. You have a cleaver. Yes, just back off, try and draw you to me. I go down to walking. Save on a little bit of food. And now we should be able to fight you. You should bleed out, right? Yeah, you have a laceration. Good. Walking, wait. Go up to sprint and blast. There we go. That was a gun, I'm pretty sure. Ripper, we can work with that. Come on, you know you want to push this. It's okay, I'm hourly. Oh, 1 more back there. There's some free explosive rounds. Might as well grab your cleaver. Okay, go to walk. We have the extra AP for a couple rounds. I forgot that lasts multiple rounds. That's insanely good. You have punishment. That's a little bit concerning. You are the one we clipped earlier. You're missing a little bit of health. Hello, Grimgarot. How you doing, buddy? Military first aid. Grab the free buckshot. Might as well get a little bit more. By Grimgarot. No one I can detect. I don't know if anyone's come up from down here or not. Free drank. Some flechette. That's nice. I'm actually gonna break south real quick just to check this container. We're at, yeah, 127. So it's not skyrocketing nearly as much thanks to the lack of defenders. Ooh, mustard plaster, fiberman, morphine, and hydrogel. Nothing for upgrades, sadly, but okay, they are definitely coming in. Might as well grab some water while we're here. Okay, so chances are they are about to rush this hallway. In fact, probably stop here. Go ahead and eat up on all the moo-moo. Go ahead, drink a little bit of a soda as well, because why not? And we'll hold on to tin can for now. Okay, yeah, they're investigating the last known contact. Okay, a lot more of them than I thought there would be. That's fine. Sprint. Flip you, back off. Okay, they are going for the Grimgarot. Right there. Okay. Okay, you're still over there. And one more. I'm gonna risk a walk peek here. Pay it off. Wait for you. And then we'll sprint check you. I think we're good. And hello, Preacher. What'd you have? Integrated jammer. Go ahead, swap these out to check it. Get you up here. We did not get it, but we did get your military first aid kit, some dragon volley, a little bit of that, backup hydrogel. Our assorbent is still full, and a bunch of frame. Okay, yeah, probably drop. Actually, go ahead and drink that. Grab both the frame. Definitely head back to the. Actually, you know what? Before we do that, I'm gonna see if I can get some free plastic. Drop rags. We're okay on all these. I might as well grab some ceramic. Ooh, actually a lens. Never mind. We definitely want that. Drag that down there, grab the lens. Probably a good opportunity to go ahead and repair up the shotgun a little bit as well and swap that back out. Oh, right, you had a ripper. Definitely grab that. Alzone, medical, Varangian, probably take that over the lever will be a good call. More cognac, cigarettes, antibiotics. Okay, we're getting pretty good stuff out of this. Nothing too crazy, but take a turret. Yeah, we've definitely had worse. And speaking of, just go ahead and blacksmith everything up to the most condition possible. Creature, you had tactile sensor. Didn't get it. Quasi data, not the ones we need, I don't think. Basic servo, we can skip that. Regular clothes might sell at the right place. Jeff Hammer MD, I think we're a little bit past. Let's just check out this container. Could be good. Red deer and an eye. We do need the eye for one of the new medical things we unlocked, but I'm not super worried about those. Yeah, we need to start collecting hearts, eyes, and ribs, which sounds not great, but it's maybe decent. I dropped medical glue for the 12-7 and a little bit more frag. Probably drop those clothes I said we could use for that. And back to the shuttle for round 2. Only at 244, by the way. Yeah, the defensive missions, it is an interesting little tidbit for that. Is yes, you are getting backup, but you are gonna spike the quasi meter insanely quickly. And if we want it to be, this could be a full shuttle. I think we do. I think we're good to move on. And we do need to go grab the quasi samples up north first, and then we can head straight south to the elevator. It is a nice change of pace to not have to worry about allies. It has been real nice just running around shooting everyone, and you know, it's all on me. Is that a rotten Mr. Veggie? It sure is. I'll pass. And you know what? There is free sorbent. Okay, we'll go back and eat it. You know what? We don't even need it. Fantastic. If they left anyone on here to guard the thing. Oh, we gotta do a weird loop to go get to that. Quasi sample says, oh, yeah, we don't even need these for upgrades, so we'll just collect them and move on. A couple juice boxes and a red deer, along with some rotten meat. Pretty decent little trash can there. And just to confirm, there are no more objective markers. So unless there's something way down here we want, which, that medical room with a server. How far out of the way is that? A little bit of a trip. Across an open room. I might go for that. Oh boy. Guess who was waiting for me? 12 row, we have 1 AP, so probably back off. And then we start doing sprint checks. I have a fucking axe out. Okay, that's really bad. Okay. Thank you for not turning around. Okay, corner. Get the aspid on, you fucking dolt. There we go. Now we're at 491. That's not great. All right, good start. That's gonna take a turn to do anything, so let's go ahead and eat some vegetables. There we go. And wait, and then sprint check. All right, we took out our cover immediately, but that's fine. You have a rogue AR. Reload. Go down to walk, back off. There we go. You have penance. Okay, this is going to be risky. I think we push here and try and take this cover. Okay, you didn't shoot. Good. Cover and shoot. Turret. I'm fine with. Reload and back off. Boom, boom. Flamethrower's going to do its thing. Some Gavok if we want it. See if you take out that turret for us. Probably not, but a man can hope. Fire's going to be a little bit of a concern for a minute. There's more of these Fanes if we want them. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and grab that. That sounds fun. Another thermal. Hey, free food. We need that. Grab ceramic and that. Long blade up that thing. Smoked lard if we want to spike Quasimorphosis. It's at 411. So maybe be a little bit careful about that. We're going to wait out the flames in stealth. Okay, they should be dying. There we go. Reload that. Medical glue and dragon volley. I don't know if that other guy died or not, so we should be a little bit cautious about that. Ooh, free chips. Yoink. Integrated jammer. Okay. Oh, I'm reloading, so I don't think I can swap that. Remember to swap off the thing once we're done. Don't worry, we didn't get it, because why would we ever? Grab some bone restoration. A quasi sensor along with the stick grenade. Okay, probably just drop the armor and ceramic immediately. Cable we're okay on. We need lamps. We do need to keep an eye out for lamps. I think that's really the only thing that's immediately a concern. Swap back to this, you mad lad. Thank you. We have 2 of these, and how often do I actually break a contract? I think we're fine. And we're doing so well on flame turrets, I'm not even going to attempt to take that one apart. Oh, I think he did go down to this guy. Good job. Proud of you, buddy. Come this way. Thank you. We're just going to move on, by the way. I really do want to go left, but we'll drink some free vodka as well, and more dragon volley. Hooray. Ooh, order. I actually do want to get more of these. Drink a red deer and drop plastic. That's pretty good. Because I do have a second Space Ghost in mind. I don't think they'll be as good as Nico, but 1, we want to make sure Nico has a deep selection in case things go wrong. And 2, if it does work out, it could be good. I probably want to grab this antibiotic. Drop the medical glue for it. And second floor, we do have a medical container right next to us. Okay, both are to the south and decent amount of level up north. Maintenance station could be good. A little bit of ammo, a decent medical room. Another one down, 2 decent medical ones down here, and a server. All the capsule. Capsule, of course, landed up north because why wouldn't it? Okay, we're at 355. I think what we do here, we get stupid greedy. I'm gonna head up north. I have a plan for this. We have maintenance station and food here. We hit those on the way back. Oh, that door opened, I think. Scheisse, back off. Now check. Don't like that. 1. You have an RPG. That was not a good peek. She may not have noticed us. Back off 1 in case. We are probably gonna eat an RPG here. It's a calculated risk. Okay. It paid off. Another turret core. Reload. Back off. Okay, you saw me apparently. Fortunately, because we're rocking full Gehenna, we really don't care about the fire. You cannon dick. Yeah, surrender. Move, please. Thank you. You surrendered. Okay. I'll be honest. Couple things. I thought that was a Tarkor. 2, there's 3 guys with guns. You're probably going to pick yours up unless you're about to bleed out. Deep wound. Thank you for dying. Omega. You have a long Q. You at the back have a Starlock. Okay. I think there's a play to be made here. Step 1, close range incendiary. We had a feeling it would overshoot. That's actually good. You should back off. We're on fire. We have a plasma wound. It's fine. Step 2, guaranteed stun. I can't get an angle on you. Shit. You know what? That's fine. Step 2, another incendiary. Step 3, we shoot you. Didn't think you would still have an angle on that. That's fine. I'm going down to walking. We're still fine on health. I'm going to extinguish myself with the lemon juice. It's technically 50 more healing, so it'd be good for that. I don't care. We have less of them. We're extinguishing. We're using a military first aid kit. That's going to be 1 AP. Is there anything else I need to do? I might as well sneak in a free repair. We have one of you. I think as much fun as the meme is. Oh, you know what? We can restack that. I'm going to go ahead and get the regular grenades on here. We might use this later, but let's be real. I'm not going to use these fucking things. I think that's good for that AP. 1 spent. And now we get out of line of sight of you. We eat shots from you. That was cool. I don't know how helpful it was, but it's cool. Screw you. We stand on our water tile and we vibe. Okay, get a line on you. Oh, you surrendered. Huge. And you have low calorie consumption because of a metabolic booster. Spread more water over this way. Our back hallway is officially clear. We're at 436, which is fine. The deep burn did not heal, so I'm going to reload. We're going to try again with a hydrogel. And I sit in this corner for a second. Now we push up. A lot of RPG stuff. Grab the PMC rations. Painkillers, you know what? I'm actually going to drink this juice box. We have plenty to extinguish with here. I'm going to grab the painkillers. Those could be genuinely useful as painkillers for once. You know what? Pop a dragon turret. Why not? Ow, 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 ow. Fucking ow, you dick. You broke your gun, and you might have broken me a little bit, but fuck you. I remember that time I needed painkillers. Pop the painkillers. Pop the military first aid. Now you have to charge me, you bastard. All right, pain's down. Fuck you. Screw you. Go, dragon turret. We hold the line. Reload. That's the last of my shotgun ammo. I don't know how much shotgun ammo that was. Start keeping an eye out for more. Hey, Jeff Hammer C22. Unload that. Drop the Fang and drop... You know what? Don't drop anything. Use the gunsmith kits on you. Wait for the reload. Okay, that was mostly a good reload. Go ahead, grab the last repair on that. Move you down. Move you down. Move you over. And we grab this. Okay. Keep in mind, we're doing all of this just to be greedy. So if we are going to greed, we're going to greed 110%. And speaking of, go ahead and get another reload in. Did anyone else just see something move right here, or was it just me? I'm reloading. Screw you. All right, yeah, turret, you keep an eye out that way while I loot and move. Inferno grenade. Oh, we already dropped the Fang. Okay, you know what we can do? We can drop the Varangian, grab that. Remember, the Varangian is next to where the turret is. We might need to do some of that on the way back. Immediately ran into the guy with the metabolic. I forgot about that. I'm going to be completely honest with you. More quasi-sensors. Gunsmiths, just confirm. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you need high tech. Remember, the guy right above the axe needs to be chopped apart. Free noodles. Yum. Okay, no one up here I can see. Drop off the good weapons. Drop the quasi-sample in case we die, so we can get that for free. Keep the Dragon Volley on there and drop a quasi-sensor. Everything else is usable, so we'll go ahead and hold on to it. And now let's see what medical wants to give us. Antidote, decent little start. Grab a defib. I will probably drop this one because I think we have, yeah, like 11 of the things on the ship. Bandage and another antidote. Not the best one, but I think overall still worth the trip. We're at 646, so I might regret that shortly. Probably go up to walking for a little bit to cover ground. And you have a gun. Quasimorph with a gun, huh? Oh no, that means you killed my turret, you bastard. Okay, get a little bit closer. We still have weird lines of sight. Stealth, okay. We need to check you, right? Okay, up to sprinting. Grab the axe. Aspid goes here. Don't grab that. Guess what we didn't get? Extrembling we can't use actively. That's fine. Canoness has lower actuator. Ooh, running AP4. Ah, we just got the foot. We didn't get the leg. Damn it. Even when we succeed, we fail. Feels bad. Eat a rotten burger to celebrate. I guess go check these guys in case they had implants, but otherwise we do need to get a move on. And get some ammo if nothing else. And RPG, bunch of ammo. I think we're fine. 691. 2 Infernos though. And maybe a Cortex Simulator. Wow, we actually got it. Oh, sorry, Stimulator, which gives you 5 crit chance, an extra 20 crit damage, but you're way more likely to get addicted. Now, that does show the needle. Does that mean I only get more addicted to drugs? I assume that's going to be for addiction for everything. Either way, very good, because you can at least plan around that. And right, we do need to probably hit up maintenance. Do we though? You know what? There could be cigarettes in here. We're at 695. Oh, you know what? There's maintenance over here as well. I think we just go to this one. We might stop by that vending machine if we have time. We do need to cover a little bit of ground here. Go to eat the chips too. Drop the plastic. Make sure we swap back to the Aspid. Quasi sample right here, and then the far one along with the servers. Oh, so we had to basically cover this entire level no matter what. I mean, we didn't have to go north, but we kind of had to. Repair everything. Thank you. Hit that on the way back as well. No one right through here. Everything's reloaded. Go up to walking. That's one we need. Okay, one in here. Far side. Let you go a little bit closer. Archbishop and a Frontier. Maybe hit this on the way back. Get to cover. Shoot. You had an armor case and some cabbage. Go ahead, eat that. Oh, there is a prism here. Scheisse. I mean, good, but now I'm making even more choices. Okay, drop the extra bandage. We don't need that. We still have 25 of these on the ship. I think we're fine. I don't know if we still have this station, by the way, because I did forget where it's at, but we can check the armor case list if we're desperate to find out. I think it's worth dropping a defib. We'll take that for now. Okay, looks like we got some Quasimorphs coming up from the south. That's fine. Go ahead, reload while we push up. You're dropping more of those fangs, so yeah, if we're gonna be fighting around these guys, just keep those in mind. Load weight. Okay, this is kind of a garbage foot and leg, so I don't really care. More antidote and order. Okay, I think what we can do, we drop one stick grenade, put the Inferno down here. I'm gonna pop this thing just to see what happens, and then we'll grab this. Okay, so I think it will tell you most of the level, if not the entire thing. It doesn't show up on the mini map. You have to scan manually, but it looks like there's one Quasimorph left, unless there could be humans. There could be still some human holdouts. Looking at the level, I don't think that's likely, but there is a chance. So we'll push forward quickly, but what did I just do? I think I accidentally clicked disassemble. It's fine. Eat a burger. I hope you didn't have anything important on you. We could get a welding machine, but we are technically fine on that. Okay, well, yeah, I definitely accidentally disassembled. It's fine. I probably just disassembled like a really good shotgun or something. Oy vey, it's fine. Splints we're good on, and you have another quasi-sensor. We do need to definitely drop that axe before we leave, by the way. I will probably forget. Oh, you know what? We can actually probably drop it as soon as we get the data, because we've chopped apart everyone that we could, unless this guy has something. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Thank you. Check you. You don't have anything. Drop the Varangian. And I guess grab your order and check the servers. Transformer, quasi data, which is not quasi samples, and transformer, and a Jeff Hammer C22. Okay. Drop the lower condition one for the Jeff Hammer. We have 17 of the 9 we need. We only have 1 charge on the painkillers. I would like to save those, but I think that's worth it. And now we evacuate. Before we do, though, we definitely check this out. Cryo, we're at 800. We're fine. And Bomb Star. Okay, this one was pretty disappointing. It's fine. There should be literally nothing left unless the game just spontaneously spawns in these things, which I don't think it does. I think they have to spawn from something. Chemical processor. You know what? We have 36 extrembling. I think we can drop that. Or antibiotic. And a little bit of that. And last checks. We could probably drop the sorbent for something. Yeah, drop sorbent for a welding machine. That's probably good. I would like to try and get these flechettes. We don't need to eat. I could drop buckshot or chemtrail for that. Actually, how much? I think 21 buckshot I'm willing to drop for some flechettes. And you had the garbage leg, right? I think that's fine. We should be good to leave now. Oh, right, the Archbishop. We have 7 of them, and we have 4 Frontiers. I think we're fine. Yeah, we'll leave. Okay, for what it's worth, 1, Unchained Belt loves us, gets a little bit of power. 2, that robbery took away 1,100, almost 1,200 power from Church. So if we can line up a robbery against Ancom, that could be a pretty good way to lower their power so we can do the story mission. And a bunch of gold because pirates love gold and booze. Okay, I can't officially take over the pirates, unfortunately. You can only do it to the minor corps. But if I did decide to ally with someone, which another thing I did do in this run that I haven't really considered is I have not changed my alliance stance since the start. We're just a minor corps. That seems to have been paying off. We could team up with the pirates at some point. And they also gave us morphing because pirates care about your health. And I think that's where we'll call it apart for here, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think they like us quite yet, but they are down to, or I guess up to -28. Not the worst, but we need 1 more robbery and we'll actually be on the pirate side. There is 1 here against civil resistance. However, I do also think we might want to keep civil resistance relations up in case we need it for the storyline. So I think I'm going to skip that one. But next time, I think we're finally in range to hit Jupiter and we will want to take a quick look around, figure out exactly where we want to land. I think we did lose that 1 territory we had out here, unfortunately, while I was looking around earlier. We are trying to get 1 over here. We're not going to be able to get there in time to help out, unfortunately, but we might have that by the time we're out here. If we don't, we will have to, oh, you know what? Oh, these are sabotages. So our guys are trying. They're at least doing missions out here. So next time we'll finally be hitting Jupiter after probably a couple years in game. So hopefully y'all are looking forward to it. Until then, thanks for stopping by. See you later.